Yeah. Well, these are the final days of beautiful game. We're saying our goodbyes, and I gotta accept this invite. Here we go. I highly doubt anyone's gonna watch this, but there's always hope. You know, switch to game chat. Oh yeah, yeah, true, true. But like, what about all the things they're gonna say? I hope I don't really get in trouble for this, cause like, I just want to go ahead and say this, YouTube. I have no idea what they're gonna say. I don't know. Wait, there's not gonna be anything that's like copyright. I guess not. I hope not. Hold, hold up, give me 1 second. I hope I don't. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, well, yeah, I just want to go ahead and say, have no idea how bad this is gonna, um, be. Uh, yes, I'm in the match. Just give me 1 second. What? Oh, am I? Well, that's always fun. That's weird. Well, we can stay in party chat for now, next game. Uh, uh, but, yeah, I just want to give a disclosure that if they start using slurs and stuff, as that's, I'm not sure sometimes, so like, I know, but, I don't know. I'm gonna try the M9. Yeah, the M9 might. That's fun. Yeah, you probably will, because I'm horrible at this game. I don't. I literally get. I can't even crawl through this window. That is sad already. Also, this whole sensitivity and everything just feels really off. Like, more off than usual. Something ain't right here. Um. No. I gotta help them. I'm just gonna get killed. Oh my goodness. This is like, I'm actually, yeah. It was, yeah, I was literally about to mention Siege. I was gonna say that I'm horrible at Siege, but I'm kind of better at that than I am at this. This I just have absolutely no skill. I don't. Yeah, I haven't played this. I hardly ever play this game. Yeah, that's how it used to be with Destiny. I don't. I mean, obviously it wasn't now, but games are just getting like that now. Well, Apex, it might not be as bad anymore, now that the next gen updates out. So they might start sizing down some of the updates a little bit. But it's weird because, like, I don't know if you saw where I said it, but, like, literally the next gen update, people are saying it's missing key next gen features. So, like, I don't really know what's so next gen about it. Probably mostly just loading times. But I'm assuming that means it's missing ray tracing. Which, if that's the case, that's horrible because it shouldn't be. That is literally like #1 priority when it comes to making next gen versions of games. People want that ray tracing. Like, it's huge. Yeah. Sure did. I can't believe this game's shutting down Tuesday. I mean, this is just, it's just sad. Doing something different, playing a completely different class. Just crazy. I think I'd be doing that. Yeah. Oh, I got a viewer. Wow. I just got just got flashbanged. It's always fun. Well, welcome whoever you are, and then you just left. That's okay. Glad you stopped by. That's one view. It's better than zero. Wow. Probably you. It is. Oh yeah, true. True. It's a mystery. Oh yeah, there we go. We got it. We can't be saying stuff like that. Because they do. I feel like they definitely do. I don't want any. Oh, there we go. Wow, I just got a kill. What? And I died? What? It's even crazier. Yeah. Are they shutting the servers down? Yes, they are. They are shutting them down Tuesday. Right? Is that correct? Tuesday? Yeah. Something like that. They're shutting down, so you gotta enjoy this game while you can. It's sad. I mean, this game's actually fun. It's someone named Flimby. Glad you could join though. Um, oh my goodness. Can we stop with all that stuff, please? Seriously. Do you know why? I do not know why. I mean, I would say player count, but it seems like it's easy to. I, oh, well, that's great. Oh my goodness. I mean, I know, but I don't want to get in trouble for stuff like that. Yes, I am. You don't, I don't want anything like that to be said. Just please, I care about my YouTube channel. So, but yeah, no, I do not know why. I mean, it's hopefully it doesn't happen, and it's all a false alarm, and they just you can't hear them. Oh, that's odd. You should be able to, but I guess that's good then. Yeah, frag out. Oh, okay. So that's the problem because I can't aim down the sight quickly. Ah, that was you. That was you. Wow. Um, you play this game often, Flimby? It's just odd because I haven't been streaming much lately, and um it's just nice having somebody in here again. That's why the game's shutting down. Yeah. Uh, I guess so. We're definitely gonna win this. Your team's gonna lose. Yeah. That's awesome. We are so close to 500 subscribers. It's crazy. So I gotta keep with my consistency now. What? I'm being 100% honest. I have it turned on, so you were supposed to be heard. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, no, I played the game back in 2018 and really enjoyed it, but I haven't played since. Uh, yeah, before this, I didn't really play it much either. I think before this, I'd mostly played it around 2020 with 2019, 2020, mostly 2020. I know for sure with like lockdown and all that, but not much. Um, I don't know. So I mean, this is like one of those rare occurrences that I'm playing it. So what am I supposed to do? Because I don't play this game enough to even know what I'm supposed to do here. Am I not supposed to like interact with this? Oh well, we won. Okay, cool. Uh, but yeah, I just didn't expect the servers were gonna shut down. Then I heard they were shutting down, and you know, made it an effort to play. So yeah. So I'm gonna be streaming it obviously now, and then also tomorrow and possibly a little bit Sunday. I mean, I don't. I mean, I know I will try to do it also tomorrow because I don't want it to just be this one time, but also don't want this to be the only thing that I'm gonna upload. So I mean, even if I do, maybe I'll put some video out too. Probably because of the gas prices. You never know. It's a mystery, huh? You want me to check? Okay. Yeah, I can double check here. Double check here. Double check here. Well, nope, you can't be heard. For whatever reason, your voice is not coming through. Even though I have it set on, something's but like when we were playing last time, I thought I remember like when we were playing Fortnite, you could hear. Yeah, it might be something with your settings. Uh, well, I don't know then, because it was working perfectly fine with Fortnite, I thought. We were playing that not too long ago. So, I don't really get that. It's really weird. Where'd that guy? I'm, I know I'm gonna get killed here, but I'm still going for it. Yeah, there we go. It would be nice to get a stream sniper. I don't even care. Well, that that is pretty hilarious. I'm like, what was I gonna say? I know that like I know that back in the day, um, like when I was playing Fortnite Mobile doing streaming like that, I remember we like purposely were getting in games with like I was getting in games with the people in my chat, like solo games. And we weren't like cheating to the point where we would get caught. We just kind of landed by each other and gave ourselves like 15 seconds to loot up, and then we tried to kill each other for fun. So I mean, we were still being fair, but probably still shouldn't have done that. That was fast. Yeah. Uh, I apologize if these streams are boring. I know that like my channel has gone so uncreative, but It won't be like that, hopefully, for long. I'm trying to figure out something. I mean, what? Okay. He just shot teammate. I just mean like in general because like 90% of the time now it's just me streaming Fortnite and that I know that that is just horribly boring. But again, I just don't know what else to do right now because no other games I really stream get any attention either and making videos right now isn't really easy. But I mean, I don't know when I get my Xbox, maybe I could do something with that. I mean, maybe those videos will be pretty exciting, but we'll see. That's sad that this game has a bit better anti-cheat than Warzone. I believe that. That's probably not. Probably not. I'm not gonna lie though, the new Warzone season's pretty fun. I mean, I've only played a what? Seriously? I mean, okay, I got killed pretty quick rather than on the old map where it was a lot easier, but that was just, I got so used to it. This new map's gonna take some getting used to, but I don't know. I mean, I liked it. Again, I'd probably have to play it more to get a full opinion on it, but I played a few matches. It was alright. Cool idea, but I can see why people hate it at the same time. Fortnite is pretty fun now that no one can build. Yes. Yes. Well, they did add building back, except it's the normal Fortnite mode. Wow. I should have known that was a grenade and not a piece of debris. The normal Fortnite modes aren't available right now, though. Like, they removed the... Well, last time I checked, it was still going on. Well, if they haven't fixed it, then that's still a problem, but I guess they have. So, I mean, I guess now you can do normal build games, but I like that it's still a mode at least. All the kids that could build are really bad at aiming. Surprising. Yeah. Uh, it was so nice because I was getting so many solo wins back to back with without the building. But I guarantee now I'm just gonna be back. Yeah, they don't know what to do. Yeah, they get shot, they just start sliding, hide behind a rock, and get so scared they freeze up and just start emoting because they don't know what else to do. They're like, "Where's my stone? My metal? I need it." I've, er, er, I'm gonna stick to no building. I hate building. I'm glad that, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's young Fortnite. It ain't the OG days anymore, though. Like, back then, it was nice, but... What? Um, Still bad for me, though. Yep, there we go, got a kill. I'm getting, doing pretty good. Oh, yep, gotta secure the enemy. Yeah. Oh, no! I should have seen that coming. It's funny, I have been saying that these kids can only build and can't aim for years, and they have proved my point finally. Yeah. I mean, it was a fun little experiment just watching them freeze up like that. Like, seriously. It's it's crazy how just removing building from Fortnite for about 9 days did that. You said what? What'd you tell me? Oh, no. But It is pretty fantastic. Uh, Now Fortnite can be enjoyable and I can actually get some nice wins. Although I know now that it's a mode, it's just going to count towards LTM, so it's not really that impressive. But still be fun. I played today and building is still not in the game. It should stay that way. I agree. Well, no, I'm on Ninja's idea. I think building should only be in competitive play and creative. I think normal. I just want solo games to actually count as solo games and not have building as an option because, you know. Highly doubt it. It's a limited time mode. You remember they count separately in L. I sure hope it does, because if it doesn't, then I'm still standing with my. Well, the people that actually like really, you know, tolerable people. Some of them, anyway. Some of them. That's why I said some of them. I said some of them. You know, most people that like building are like, and I know that this is cliche to say, but it's just a bunch of little kids who are spoiled rotten by their parents' credit cards and they don't know what an actual game is like. Like the only game that they play is Fortnite. They eat, breathe. They, you know, so I said that so wrong. They breathe Fortnite is basically what I'm getting at. They are just the most annoying people in the world. So it's nice to see them go on. It's nice to see them go on Twitter and cry about it. Because they were doing that. From what I've heard, they were literally going on Twitter and just complaining, wanting Epic to bring Dylan back. And, like, that's sad. Just be thankful that you're having some relief for a little. Well, I guess it's not relief to them, because, you know. But for me, it was. It's not fun to build. You are literally stressing yourself out over something that is. I'm sorry, but I just have no fun learning how to build. It is. Yeah, but it's cringy that they sat there for hours and hours a day training to, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. I'm, I think crossplay needs to be removed for PC so they can't play with console players. I'm kind of. I mean, I like that PC players play. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think they should be forced. I mean, I get what you're saying because like they're the sweatiest ones, but like, yeah. Oh, they can shoot through wood. I'm gonna. Why was I thinking that for a second? Like, oh, they can't do that. This game's supposed to be somewhat realistic. Of course they can. Jeez, I should have just ran to the building. That's unfortunate. Keyboard and mouse is unfair against controllers. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I wish they would go back to the old way too. That was just better. It was also funny the few times that you or Vitali would like forget to. I don't know if you actually ever did it, but I know Vitali did at least once or twice where he would forget to like unplug his keyboard and mouse and wouldn't think about it and be like, oh man, then we get paired up with PC players for the match. They shouldn't have a whole desk to aim if I can only use a stick. I think the old way that they did it, like I do agree, it was better. I wish it would go back to that. How did I not kill him? That should have killed him. That, well, okay, maybe not, but still, goodness. I don't know how I messed that up. At least I'm back. And I'm dead again. Wow, what luck. Pro tip, playing this game, just don't even say anything slightly positive. Because if you say, go team, or we're gonna win this, or heck, look at me, I just got revived, you're dead. You were dead. Like, you're just secured to lose at that point if you start saying something positive in the match. This, yeah. Yeah, you're kind of right about that. I mean, Fortnite's alive enough to where it's still talked about, and somehow it's still popular enough. Like, it's crazy, but it still is. But you are right about that. They obviously did it just to get OGs to come back, and which they did. But, you know, now that it's just going to be a mode, they're all leaving again. They're not going to. I mean, some of them might stay for a little bit because it's a mode. I know, but again, they want it to count towards solo wins, and like I said, it's not going to. I mean, I hope it does, but I'm just saying if it doesn't, then I understand why they're leaving because it's just an LTM. Like, I mean, at the same exact time, again, it's the same thing really. It's not. It's just not going to count for those. It's still the same game mode, so I'm still happy enough. I just wish it was like replacing normal modes. I just agree with Ninja's statement. I just think that's how it should be, because, like, oh my goodness. I just don't understand how you like building on Fortnite. Look, it was fun, but as you can see what it did to Fortnite, it took so many people away from the game. It, there should be a normal mode for building. Well, I think that, I know that no matter what I say, I'm going to lose on this against you because it's not. I mean, I think. I mean, yeah. I guess. I guess you're right. I need to stop complaining about it. Just be happy with what I'm getting. It's just like I don't know. I guess I got too excited about it for a second, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, again, it's still the same thing. It. You're right. It doesn't affect. I don't know. I'm gonna be mad if it doesn't, because I don't know. I just want to have more solo wins. I literally don't even have 20 yet, and I've been playing for a long time, and I don't even have 20 solo wins. 20. Heck, you probably have like 100. Clearly more people that wanted building removed than wanted to stay, which means they are giving in because they are losing player. I think your friend can't aim, that's why he wants building to stay in. No, I mean he's really good at Fortnite, but I mean I can't blame him for. I mean I get it, you know it is the heart and soul of Fortnite, and that's one of the literal only reasons it became popular was because of building. It was a unique thing, but it clearly turned a bunch of 12-year-olds into raging monsters. So like it was a relief to not have the. Yeah, no, he likes building, but he just doesn't want to have building completely removed. So I mean, I don't know. I was going a little crazy with it at first, but I mean, he's right. I mean, we need to have it for both sides. It's still the same mode, so I can't really complain while it. Well, games need to change and people need to understand that. It's been the same for change. Honestly, though, like, one day, Fortnite's gonna just completely die out. I honestly am surprised it has not yet. Sometimes I'm happy about it, more happy than upset. But then sometimes I am a little upset that it hasn't died out yet, because I don't know. It's like Fortnite still just has so many people that there's games that honestly I wish had more of a player base out there. But all those potential players are playing Fortnite, so uh, I don't know. I like Fortnite. I always will. I mean, it's got nostalgia. It's a fun game, no matter what. But it definitely has just been going on for an abnormal amount of time. But I mean, then again, there's a lot of other games you would think would have been dead by now, and they're still alive, like Dead by Daylight. That game's been going on since 2015, and look at that. Yeah. No, the 12-year-olds need to grow up and realize that it's a horrible game with the building mechanic. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a crazy hot little topic of discussion right now. I'm still gonna agree with what? Yeah. Fortnite's ruined the gaming scene as a whole. Everybody wants to be like them and it gets repetitive. They just need to shut down the server. I will say there is one thing that a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on, but this is my little thing here, my little opinion. I appreciate you, old geezer, for giving me a like. I love that that's your name. It's that's a good name right there. Dang. Um. But what was the thing? Yeah. My thing here is that I get it, right? I do. People have streamers that they like, right? And streamers want, them playing enough Fortnite, they want, um, their own skins. I don't know me. No. Who is this supposed to be? Is this somebody I know? If it is, awesome. Welcome back. Unless this is some kind of April Fool's prank that you're just carrying on with. It probably is Vitaly. I don't know. Every game feels the same. That's the issue, and the 12-year-olds love it. They want them all to feel the same. Uh, I'm the top YouTuber for this game. Are you really? Wow, that's great. Um, wow, I can't believe it. It's the old geezer. I don't believe it. He's actually in my stream, guys. Look at this. He's a professional America's Army player. Wow. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, I think it's kind of cringy when people get like so to the point that they're literally praising certain people that they will, buy skins and they just want to be like them. Like, again, I get it, right? I do. It's perfectly fine if you like the skin and you like the streamer a little bit, but I feel like some people take it too far. If y'all know what I'm talking about, like I'm not trying to sound mean. I have no hate for streamers. I have no hate for the people doing it. It's just sometimes it can be a little cringy. That's all I'm saying. He has 3.1 thousand subs. You do? What? Is this all part of like some kind of joke? Or are you being serious? That's crazy. Dang. Well, that is nice to have somebody with way more subs than me in here. I appreciate you liking my video and coming in here. Because like this is a relief given that my channel has mostly been dead for a little bit and I'm trying to really revive it back. And I didn't even think I was going to get any viewers tonight, and then y'all two come in. Because I mean, most my you what? Uh, I mean, most of the people that used to watch me don't come in anymore, which is that's fine. Fortnite is just a low quality game that has no inspiration anymore. No problem. I always support those who play this game. Awesome. I'm gonna be honest though, man. I literally have not played this game much in a while. I just got back on to play. Uh, he's apparently someone with like 3,000 subs. He said it was, what? Huh? Oh, nah. He just said that he's a top YouTuber for this game. So, but yeah, I only came back to this because it was shutting down. You know, just get some last games in. But
Alright, ask
I
him
still
now if he
like
can
it.
hear me.
Can anybody hear him?
Yeah, because I had it set, I did have it set.
Ah, so you did. Alright, so now y'all should be able to hear him. Good, yep, they said they can hear you. Okay,
Alright,
awesome.
good. Beta, you're gonna sit here and gatekeep on Fortnite. Seriously though, Matt, join my party.
Join your party? I'm in your party. You mean your
Yeah, but
game?
I mean my game.
Yeah.
I had to go pee out the back door. I just
Why
think it
would
should
you
have the
say
option.
that? Like, uh,
You ever watched
okay,
this,
fine.
Have you ever
You're
watched
right,
Dr.
you're right.
Lupo After Dark?
Well, we used to have Moose After Dark. I mean, it's not like it got too crazy, but it
Yeah.
would be where I would just allow more stuff to kind of slip.
But
Didn't
seriously though,
really.
one more thing about the Fortnite thing that I can actually be heard and be on. I just think it should be people should have the options. I mean, I like the no build mode fun, but I just think like just have the option for both. There's no downside at all to having the option for both of them.
Let's not get into arguments here, but I mean, I I don't
I'm
know.
not even good at building. I
Fortnite's
can like
fun. It's run its course, but it's fun.
I get myself
That's
killed trying to build
all I'm
because I
gonna say.
like block people. I box myself in with people. It's just like
At least I
kind
don't
of
get.
therapeutic mining and all.
I hate to say this, but at least I don't get boxed in like a fish on no build mode. So that's nice.
Are
Fortnite
you on
is
the enemy
bad.
team again? Are
It's
you
just.
even in the match?
Yeah, I'm searching with you. Well, I'm not
No,
actually
I'm
in the
in the.
match yet.
I'm actually in the match.
Oh, that sucks, but that's alright. Yeah, thank you,
Give it
man.
a second
Glad
and
you
see if
came
it
in.
brings you.
Huh?
Give it a second and see if it brings you in. Hey, you want to go to? Well, you're not even in. I was gonna say you want to go to. Are you in yet?
No, I'm not in yet. But yeah, I appreciate the like. Thanks for coming in. Always nice to have another viewer, somebody you join the Moose Squad. I hate to say that because
At
that
the
is
end of this
so
round, if you're not in,
cringy, but what?
but when we actually do get in, we need to switch to like
Yeah.
game chat so we can have some chats with the
The
peeps
funny
before
thing
they.
is, guys, is I actually have merch, but like I don't have the link to it anymore, and I don't think anybody bought it. But I did make like some mugs that you could get and
Didn't CJ
socks.
make that for you?
No, he didn't make it for me. He made his own merch that he bought. He bought his own merch, took a picture of it, and showed it to me. Fortnite has overstayed their welcome, and it's time for them to check out. That's fair.
DICE has overchecked their welcome. It's time for them to be shut down for the monstrosity that they call 2048, 2042. Oh crap. I
Oh
think I just
yes,
killed one.
Battlefield
Uh,
2042. Let's talk about that
I
thing.
don't even have I legit don't have the mental energy to talk about 2042 right now.
Like I
I'm not even
I
joking. I'm just
almost
tired.
called it a game, and then I stopped
Yeah,
myself.
I almost started talking about the revolver thing again. I just don't have the middle name to play that again.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's
it's
so fun.
sad that they've
And
just
they're
given
already
up on that game.
there's rumors they're already making the next Battlefield. No, they don't need to make another Battlefield. Are you in the match yet?
No, I'm
All right, I'm
still
leaving.
loading.
They don't need to make another Battlefield. They need to legit just be shut
I'll
down
invite
by
you.
EA.
I'll invite you.
All
Same
right, when
with
we get in, let's switch.
COD. Their main games are just the same reused trash with a different texture pack.
No
I
cap though,
mean,
I'm looking forward to Modern.
I'm gonna say this. I love Call of Duty, but Vanguard is absolute garbage. The only reason that I will be playing that game is with Game Pass. That's it. I will not spend
I'm
actual money on that. I
I'm gonna
will not
play
buy it.
one match of zombies on Vanguard when I eventually buy it when I find it for $5 at GameStop.
Yeah.
And
And
after that,
like
I'm never
it's
playing again. I should no. Let me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say. I'm gonna play one match of their third mode on there. I'm not gonna call it zombies because it's not zombies. It's awful. Invite me.
tried to, and then right when I pressed circle to back out, when I realized I was doing the wrong thing, started me in the
I'll
match.
invite you.
Um, the
Wait, you got in the match now?
No, in
Okay,
a
I'm inviting
completely
you.
different game. The thing
I'm inviting
is,
you.
is like Cold War, right? Like I'm just gonna go and say this. You can have your own opinion here, Flimpy, but Cold War is a good game. Like to me, it's a good game. It was
Yeah. Are
bad
you
kind of
joining?
at the start, but they fixed up a lot of bugs and glitches, and I loved it. But Vanguard, I will never buy that game. I might buy it if it's yeah, I'll buy it if it's cheap one day for collection, physical purposes, but that's it. Now for the new
I'll buy it for the
Modern Warfare
campaign.
2, I will be excited and buy that.
I'm excited for the campaign. Vanguard.
No, I've heard the campaign of Vanguard is absolutely horrible.
Well,
It it is
I
literally
heard you could join.
well, I did join and it didn't do anything.
We'll leave the match.
I've heard
Join me.
that Vanguard campaign is literally just flashbacks and like the missions are just repetitive and boring and they're not fun and they don't really make much sense anyway. The dialogue is absolutely cringe.
Oh,
You
well,
know, all that good
I hope
stuff.
they don't. It was such a
Sorry, but
good
they
game when it
probably
first came
will.
out, and then like when they just kept ruining the adding all like trying to integrate it to everything.
No,
By the
no,
way, I'm
not
not
the
trying.
old Modern Warfare 2. They're remaking it, like they did
Yeah,
with
they're
the
not remaking it. It's
2019
a
Modern
sequel.
Warfare. He
No,
said that
they're
he
not remaking
played
Modern
it,
Warfare 2.
and he said it's just
They're
4 hours
making
of cutscenes.
they're making the first of all the old Modern Warfare, that game slaps. It's one of the best. But I'm talking about the remake of like or not a remake. They're making a sequel to 2019 Modern Warfare. It's going to be a
Exactly.
completely new game. It's just called Modern Warfare 2. I'm not saying anything to get you banned, man. I'm literally not meaning this in any negative way or anything. I'm just saying that if you go to r/place right now, there's a battle going on because
You're
someone
not
drew a
even
trans
gonna
flag.
buy the remake of Modern Warfare 2? What?
The
It's actually
remaster,
gonna
you
be a
mean?
good game. But I
It's
mean,
not a
then again,
remake. Listen,
I mean,
Matt,
with what?
are you listening to me? It is not a remake.
Well, I don't give a crap what to call it. I'm not trying to be technical here. I see it as
Are
a
you in this
remake.
match? Yeah, you are. You're on the. It's not a remake. It's a sequel.
I, I, well, does it really matter what I call
Yes,
it?
because I'm
No,
so
it
sick of
doesn't.
everybody.
It
You don't keep
doesn't.
calling Modern Warfare 2019 a prequel. Like it's not. Have you ever? It's so
Well,
annoying.
that's different because that really doesn't make any sense. But
It
most
also
people
doesn't make
will
sense
see
to call
this
this a
as a
prequel.
remake because that's what it is.
Not a
They're
remake.
just taking
A
the old
remake is.
game and completely remaking it. I,
They're not remaking it though. It's not even. It's just called Modern Warfare 2. It's not the same thing as the old Modern Warfare. It's a completely new game with a new plot, new characters.
okay, so that's a remake.
No, a
That is
remake is something like The Last of Us, how they're rebuilding the old game from the
okay.
ground up.
Well, there
Well,
are
real
some
fast.
games that have been called remakes where they completely
Alright,
change
well,
everything.
it's called a
So,
reboot.
oh yeah, you're right. Well, this is a
It's a sequel to the reboot.
People still call reboots remakes.
Well, people also call. I can't think of anything to say without getting banned. But listen, anyways, what I was saying a while ago, like several years ago, was that r/place, if you zoom in, someone made a trans flag and there's like a battle, people trying to, because on r/place, the way it works is once every 5 minutes you can add a pixel to the screen. 1 pixel every 5 minutes, and if you zoom in on the trans flag, you can see like in real time people trying to race it and people fighting to keep it.
Really?
Also, someone made like the founder of, or the first president of Turkey.
That's pretty cool.
Like a portrait of him.
You know what Flimby just said? He said, why
What?
is he defending a bad company? They just push out low quality trash.
I'm not even defending him at all. I'm just saying that it's not a remake. It's literally not.
And I am going to buy that game because I know it's going to be good. I mean,
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
2019 Modern
because I
Warfare is like
mean,
the best Call of Duty
I
in
don't
years.
care what people say. Modern Warfare 2019 was awesome. If you think Modern Warfare 2019 was bad, then you are probably the same people defending Vanguard right now and saying that that game is revolutionary. I'm
2019 was amazing. They just
not
ruined
saying
it.
everyone's like that, but there are a lot of people that are like that.
Like at launch, it was great. As time went on, they pretty much like neutered it to death, and it's not as great now. But
so
it used to be great.
eventually, I can see stances with like Warzone and stuff, how crazy that kind of went. But like, the campaign itself was great,
You
and
just
it was
killed
fun.
me? Are you kidding me?
Even though I've never actually played the campaign, but I've seen it, so I know how cool it is.
You legit just killed me.
Every year it's the same game. Well, what else do you really want them to do? I mean, it's war games. You want them to just...
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel better, they're like, this year's Call of Duty is going to be the last one for a couple of years. They're not making one next year.
I mean, I don't...
Congratulations, though, Matt. You're the one who killed me.
I hate when game companies make the same thing every year, but I don't really know what else different they could do. I mean, they're adding a bunch of new stuff to make it a lot more realistic, if that really helps, but... Be innovative. They are being innovative. If you've seen the patch notes and like look at stuff, it's gonna be very.
That was innovative. That game was awesome.
Like they're gonna have
the campaign was awesome. I don't know about the multiplayer campaign.
Or maybe get a coat hanger and go into the closet. What?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Well.
Legit. That part of the scene where you get to throw a flashbang in the crib with the baby, that was like the best mission in the game.
Yeah. He's saying that it's not going to be innovative and that's going to be the same thing.
I mean, even if it isn't, like if it's the same thing as Modern Warfare 2019, I'll be happy.
Yeah, then I mean that's still great. That's at least it's not Vanguard. I mean, they know what they're doing.
They've had 3 full years to make it.
Infinity
Ward's a good company.
I mean, like as far as companies like companies like Ubisoft, right? They make the same thing every year. They might be a little innovative sometimes, but overall it is the same thing, so I don't defend Ubisoft. I'm not hating on Ubisoft either. Like, they make some pretty good games sometimes, I can play Rainbow, doesn't mean I'm really that into it anymore, but I can play it. I love Far Cry Primal. I think it's an amazing, best Far Cry game in my opinion.
What's Far Cry Primal? Oh, no.
Wow, I can't believe you just said that. They make
I know, I didn't mean what is Far Cry. I was going to say what's Far Cry Primal got to do with this, because I thought you were just talking about like first-person shooters. I heard you mention Siege, Call of Duty and stuff.
But I mean, Ubisoft mostly just makes the same thing. People buy it because they're like, oh, new Assassin's Creed game, might as well try it, right? And all this, but I mean, overall,
I wish they'd make another older Assassin's Creed style.
Me too, but we'll see about that.
I mean, the new ones are fun, but they're not really Assassin's Creed.
If you were calling Far Cry Primal trash, I just...
Yeah. You can call Fortnite trash, you can call Call of Duty trash, but do you call Far Cry Primal trash?
That's a whole different thing.
I want to use my mod powers to ban you from the chat.
If you sit there and tell me that...
I'm joking.
No, I'm talking to him. Oh. I was about to say, if you pull that garbage saying that, you want to know what a good game is? The Spyro games back in the PS1 days. If you sat there and pulled that stuff on me... I mean, I'm sure they're good games, but that's also a
Genshin
game
Impact.
from like 20 years ago. That's another thing that I just can't understand why people get mad about it. How are people getting mad about microtransactions? I do not understand that. What do you
Because they're
think?
predatory. And
Yeah,
I mean, look,
like,
no, listen,
no, there's
listen.
nothing.
I'm
No,
not.
but that's the thing. It's
No,
like, how
it
else are they going to
depends.
make money
Yeah,
if it's
it
a free to
depends.
play game?
A free game, yeah, a free to play game with cosmetic only microtransactions. That's fine. Stuff like in the new Gran Turismo game or uh, like a 2K games like that, where you already have to pay $70, and then you have these those predatory microtransactions or loot boxes, or so that actually gives you advantage. That's not fun.
Wait, so Gran Turismo's loaded with
Not
microtransactions?
only did it come out, they actually like released a patch that made it even worse. Like when it first launched, it wasn't too bad, but then they made a patch that made like ruin the economy where it got so bad it's got like I think it's like the lowest rated Sony exclusive right now.
That's unfortunate because I was excited to play it.
I think they're fixing it though.
But I mean, here's the thing. In my opinion, even games that you have to pay for, certain things I don't mind paying for, like DLC. Like, there are literal people
Yeah,
that I'm sure
DLC's
are
fun.
complaining about DLC. Like, you better just give it all to us for free. They don't have to give you anything for free.
Yeah, as long
I
as
mean,
it's
it's,
not something like they took from the game,
yeah, I mean,
like
like,
content from the game to make a DLC.
I, if you like the game and you want to get some extra content, I mean, don't mind paying $20 for stuff. Like,
Oh wait,
they
let's
add some
switch to
stuff
game
to
chat. No, let's
Cyberpunk
switch
and
to
all
game
that.
chat,
Game chat's awful. I really don't want to go
please.
game chat. Please, look, can we just do that like tomorrow or something? I just for just tonight, I just want to be in party chat because I literally hate it. I can't hear you because they make it to where it's like, over comms and it just sounds horrible. Like nothing against this game. It's just, I don't like it. It's just like playing Modern Warfare with the comms. I just don't like that. And there's a car in the game that costs $180 if you want to buy them. What in the world? And it would take you weeks to earn that much money. I would
Oh,
just
you guys
grind
got
for weeks. I ain't paying $180 for some car that I can unlock. Jeez. I mean, when you said there was microtransactions, I mean, I imagine they'd be bad for 180 for one car. That's like,
yeah, they said
what's that game called? War Thunder. That's like War Thunder. You pay $70 for a plane. Now, I end up figuring out that it's not as bad because any kind of vehicle you buy in War Thunder, you also get like their little premium membership along with it, so you get extra coins and stuff or whatnot. So it's not just the thing along. So it's not as bad, but still, it's like you're
well,
paying $80 for a tank. I'm
the
like,
reason they said they did it was they claimed that they wanted cars to be realistic, to be real prices. So they wanted to charge like actual real prices, like have the in-game economy be like the real economy. Like
I guarantee
basically,
people
EA's.
are just ready for that new subscription to come out because they know they're going to put the old Gran Turismos on there and they'll just turn back to that. Nobody wants, unless they fix, Gran Turismo 7. See, look at that. At least Forza's not like that I'm aware of. I know they probably have microtransactions, but it's not bad, like, to where you have to pay $800 for a car. I know it was 180, but I'm sure they would love to put $800.
But Forza's not really a racing game. It's basically like a.
I mean,
Yeah, well, it's a racing
technically,
game, I mean, not a simulation. Like, not a
yeah,
racing
it's
sim.
more of a, oh my goodness, wow. PlayStation is going down in quality, and I will not buy next gen. You're not
Well, you're
gonna buy
lost
next
because
gen?
The
I mean,
Last of Us
just be
Part 2 is the second best game ever made. I'm willing to take the controversy there. PlayStation's still releasing solid hits. And now they're buying Bungie. It's just going to keep going.
I mean, I'm still excited for next gen, even if there's a lot of garbage games coming out. Like, whatever. I mean, PlayStation and Xbox are having enough backwards compatibility to keep fans happy, even if new games suck, you know? So, I've bought all the PlayStations since PS2, and I'm done with the company. You even gonna, are you, I mean, what are you gonna do then? I mean, you just gonna stick with old gen? Because that ain't gonna last very long before that's about unbearable.
Build a PC,
Because, I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I mean, that's up to you. Or do you just mean you're done with like next gen PlayStation? Like, are you still gonna at least get a PC, or are you just done in general with new stuff for now? You're just gonna stick to old things? I
that's
too
right.
much. No, I'll go back to PS2 and play without the internet. Oh, okay. Ooh. I mean, I couldn't do that, but I mean, then again, PS2's got a nice library. I will go with Xbox from here on out. Yeah. Here's the crazy thing. People are saying Xbox won the console war for this generation. Here's the thing. They did a lot better than PlayStation this year. Like, they did a whole lot better than PlayStation, but they haven't won yet.
Still outsold.
I mean, yeah, PlayStation's still outsold out of the entire world. The only thing that Xbox is winning in sales is in North America. They've sold more Xboxes in North America, but that's just, it's just North America.
Is that the only place where Xbox really...
Yeah.
The console wars are so dumb, though. I mean,
I know they are. It's like, if I like Xbox or I like PlayStation, what does that matter to you? Like,
competition's good. I mean,
yeah, exactly. If you don't have internet connection on for GT7, you can't play the game.
On what?
What? You can't play Gran Turismo 7 without internet.
I mean, it's all online racing game. They should have an offline mode, though. Most racing games like that. 7 or 8. Because it's pretty much like the only racing game that doesn't require internet.
What is it?
WRC 8.
Oh. Wait, so Forza does too? Like all these other
I don't know about Forza. That's on Xbox.
No, you can play against a, well, that's... At least that's better than nothing, but that still sucks. You have no choice in GTA.
I'm just doing awful this match.
Oh, you were talking
that person
about...
distracted me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, again, to me, like, in my opinion, like, again, I'm not trying to sound like an Xbox fanboy here, but I still think that, you know, Xbox just did it better this year. Now, again, that does not mean that they've won it. Console wars, again, are stupid.
What did they do better?
Well, number one, again, I know that's just the way they design their stuff, but I mean, I have a almost endless library of Xbox games I can play. Game Pass, which, I mean, again, PlayStation's coming out with their thing. They have more...
First of all, PlayStation is not going to be nowhere near as good as trying to be, but that's not this gen.
But also, they have more features. Like, I have more options. If I don't know why you would want to do it, but if I want to just play at 24 FPS, I can. PlayStation can't do that. You know, you have all these other little just settings and tweaks and just all kinds of things here and there. You can literally use your voice to turn your Xbox on. You can't even do that with PlayStation. The Xbox Series X boots up in 5 seconds in sleep mode. I guarantee the PS5 does not do that. Now, I don't know that it doesn't. But,
PS5 has faster load time.
And also, the Xbox Series X has 12 teraflops of power, with the PS5 only having about 11.2.
Also, I don't know about
but that doesn't really matter. Again, it doesn't matter. You don't really see the difference.
For Elden Ring, PlayStation technically outperforms by just a little bit.
But that's just like little stuff. It's still pretty, I mean, on a technical perspective, Xbox just has more. But again, that does not mean that they've won this. I mean, it doesn't matter who outsells who. And it doesn't matter what you like or what you buy. I mean, to be honest, I want both. I want to get a PS5 and I want to get an Xbox. I don't want to just stick with only one, but I'd still just in my opinion, Xbox did it better this year. Now, they absolutely failed with the Xbox One. I didn't even know that games at first were at 900p. They couldn't even go to 1080p because they had to compromise with like the chip and everything inside. I don't even remember what the reason for that was, but they just had to. So, I mean, PlayStation, like 100% won with the PS4. They
That was thanks
almost
to Don
completely
Mashby.
lost with the PS3, but thanks to that one guy, like later fixing a lot of stuff and marketing, they won with the PS3 as far as sales goes. Um, I mean, the
Don
Xbox
Mashby
360
completely
can't say
tanked the
anything.
one.
It had Red Ring of Death, so that sucked, but I mean, people got that replaced. I have both consoles. They have like the same boot up times when I use them, but Xbox loads games faster and they have quicker zoom. PlayStation does not. I feel like PlayStation's gonna have something similar to quicker zoom though, because that's
I doubt
something
they
that
will,
I'm
but
honestly
PlayStation
shocked they
SSD's
don't even
faster.
have.
Like
It's like,
PS4 games may load faster on it, but I mean, and I'm sure some PS5
you
games they're like, I
you know
mean,
what's crazy?
next gen games they're like not optimized, but in general,
Yeah.
for current gen console games, PlayStation will load faster
I
because the
will say
SSD is like much faster.
here's one other thing that I will say is something that I like about Xbox that I mean, again, PlayStation could
What?
always maybe fix this, but with Xbox, you can buy that storage expansion and just put your things on there. With the PlayStation, you have to like open it up and stuff, which I mean, it's not like that big of a hassle from what I've heard, but there
I'd like
is
to have one of
that.
those things, but they're so expensive.
Yeah, literally, they're like $200 for a
And it's
terabyte of storage.
yeah, if you want to get like an actual decent amount of storage, like the price of an entire PlayStation set.
It don't load faster, I would not. Here's another thing. I didn't even know this, but according to online, the Series X can have up to 12 games in quicker zoom at once. Now, but they said it depends on what games it is. So I guess it's talking about like indie games, ones that aren't 4K. Like they were saying something like old Xbox games or 360. Like if you had a bunch of those, you could keep up to 12 open at once. Which I mean, even if you were doing that, it can. That's insane. I
Well,
wasn't sure if that was just like a rumor that or like
it can
something someone
what?
was making up. 12 games? What the crap? Like, I mean, because like I remember it just saying like 3 or 4, but they were saying that that's only like enhanced games that run at like 4K, like 120 FPS, can only get to like 3 or 4 open.
The biggest
Jeez.
thing I wish that they would add on PS5, it's like such a basic feature they just straight up don't have, is the ability to check for updates in the game library. Like when I go to your house and I forget to bring Modern Warfare with me, I can't update it because I literally can't check for an update unless it's on my taskbar. And you can only
Yeah.
have 11 games on your taskbar.
I will say one thing that's bad about Xbox, but I think they've already changed that from what I've read today. Is like with the PS5, how when you go to download stuff, you can play a game and it goes at the same speed, pretty much.
Yeah.
With the Xbox, I'm pretty sure that's a setting you have to turn on, whereas there it's just like automatic, and I'm not even sure it would be as fast. It still might slow it down. I will have to check and like do more research there, but it looks like that's kind of
But
an
it's
thing that
been a year and a half, and they still don't have the ability to check for update on the game library for PlayStation 5. That's
yeah.
so stupid.
I've had Forza Horizon 5, Call of Duty Vanguard, Battlefield 2042, and Elden Ring all open at the same time, and they are really big games. It's funny because I mean, again, I get that we're still like up, going through all this technology and stuff, and it's not going to be super crazy. But they call it quicker zoom, but it takes 10 seconds. Like, again, that's fine. That's still super fast, but it's just like the name makes you think it's like literally snap of your fingers
Well, the
instant.
advantage of that is the advantage to it
But
is that
yeah,
not that it resumes faster as much as it is that you don't lose your progress.
yeah,
Like open up Miles Morales, you can be in the game. Like you can turn your PlayStation on and be in the game, or I guess like be from the menu,
yeah.
boot up the game and
That,
be in the actual game within like 10 seconds.
yeah, that menu loads insanely fast. Not even
Like when you
close to.
fast travel on Miles Morales, there's barely even a load screen. Fast travel, it's like the screen like flashes black, and I know I'm saying like a lot. I gotta stop that. The screen fades to black and then quickly cuts back in. You're already
Yeah.
there.
The funny thing is that from what I've heard, the wait, what? Wow. From what I've heard, the Series S loads up games in quick resume like 2 seconds faster, but I mean, it's fine. It's literally meant to just, it's meant to be smaller, more compact, and meant for Game Pass. So obviously, it would load up things a little bit faster, just the way it's designed. But I mean, again, I hate to sound like I don't want to complain too much. Again, that's 10 seconds. That is still super fast. I mean, this is just some crazy technology that we can keep games open like that and just resume back where we're at, have these crazy load times and stuff. And like, I'm excited for, Minecraft getting ray tracing because I mean, it looks really good. I mean, I knew it was getting it, but I didn't think it was going to look that great, on a console. I mean, it looked like something you would see on someone's PC with like ray tracing mods and all those shaders and stuff. Series S is a faster console since it only has to render games in 1440p. True, but I mean, it's only like usually a few seconds faster. I don't really care about
What?
it being a few seconds faster and stuff. I mean,
What?
still, the Series S. I'd still rather have the Series X, just it being more powerful and well, I got 360 games, so I need the disc drive. Disc drive is kind of important there, so I definitely want that. It just
I'm
kind of
not doing good.
sucks because I really wanted the Halo edition, but I know I'm not gonna be able to get that. What are you saying?
Arguing about consoles and stuff caused me to be too distracted. We need to talk about ponies again.
When were we? Yeah, yeah. We need to talk about
Oh
ponies.
wait, that was just me dreaming. Oh, we had a about ponies. Daydreaming,
Well,
I
do you
did.
even have a 4K screen? I don't. Look, see, that's one of the arguments people make. They're like, well, if you don't have a 4K TV, don't get one. But I'm thinking about longevity here. I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
And they're not, yeah, they really aren't. You can get one for like 300-400 bucks at Walmart. Like, I don't care if I have one now. I mean, it's only $200 more for the Series X, right? They are easily available now, which puzzles me because the PS5 is still super hard to get as much as it was back in the day. Say like that was really a long time ago. But like it's easy to get one, so it's like it's no trouble really. I mean, I don't like I at first was gonna get the S, but I plan on keeping this thing forever and using discs and having a
I'm
4K
gonna try a
display,
different
so
loadout.
hmm.
I'm gonna try a different loadout. I want to get one of those Sony.
Yeah, because if there
Wait, can I not change
is
my?
not a reason to buy a Series X, I would say hold off on the Series X. There should be an upgrade coming out within the next year or two. Yeah, but I can't wait another year or two, man. Like here's the thing. I honestly won't care if they come out with an upgrade. Like it's not gonna be big enough of an upgrade, in my opinion, to really make a big change. Like at most, maybe faster. Maybe it will get a slightly higher frame rate than 120. You never know. But I'm not waiting another year or two. Like I need one now. I have no next gen console. I'm literally gaming on a PS4 that sounds like free bombs going off. It's like bombs going off. Some cars, like some loud car starting up. I'm just not making any sense right now, but it's super loud. Trying to play anything like GTA or Red Dead, and there's other reasons as to why I want an Xbox 2 at the moment. So I mean, a year or two is just not what I can do for waiting. There should be an.
Yeah, you should have like back on my last year of PS4 when I was playing The Last of Us 2. It sounded so bad.
Yeah, it's
And
like
I went in and cleaned it before Last of Us Part 2 came out. Restoration. Jamie's PlayStation sounds loud. I don't know.
Like on this game, it's pretty quiet, but I mean, this game's not as intensive as some of the other games. When you get an Xbox, add me on it. Alright, is your name just, like, is it the same thing? Is it just Flimby? I mean, I can go ahead and add you right now if you really want me to, because I mean, I got the Xbox up and the account. I just, obviously don't have the console yet. Alright, well, I will add you with whatever your name is. My name is pretty bad, but, I'm thinking about when I get my console to kind of change that up.
You can change yours on here, dude.
Yeah, change one up here. I mean, as far as name change, maybe not actually. I might have to keep my Xbox name because that's just it's a classic. But as far as like a picture goes, like a profile picture, at least some kind of change. It's okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll add you. I've got a few. I say I got a few. I got like 50 digital games. 40 or 50
I don't mean to
digital
sound like a
games.
gatekeeper when I was talking about PlayStation, like their PlayStation
Nah,
and
that's
Xbox.
alright.
I don't care. I mean, they're both the same console. Either one of them's fine.
Yeah. I've kind of made the decision now that unless it's a PlayStation exclusive or unless there's just some main reason to have it on PlayStation for like haptic feedback or something, like it's really good on it, then I'm probably just going to buy the games on Xbox now. Unless, it's an online game where y'all would want to play with me and it's
Personally,
not crossplay.
if I was you, I would buy. Listen, hear me out. If I was you, I would buy it on. I would just keep Xbox for Game Pass games and then PlayStation for non-Game Pass games.
I'm not gonna have a PS5 for another year or two. I want whatever games I buy to be next.
Yeah, I mean once you get a PS5.
Yeah, I got.
I used up all my luck that first match we did. Now I'm like running in negatives. Matt, after this, you play Fortnite.
What?
You'll play Fortnite after this.
Perhaps. Because the stream has been going on for a little over an hour. I'm pretty much make a rule now to where my streams have to at least last an hour. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm wanting to end it. I will sit there until it has hit that hour mark. Because it looks so bad when it's only lasted like 30, 40 minutes.
I've got to play.
I need to start making videos.
I've got to play, got to get that gaming PC so I can start building, how did he kill me? Seriously. There's 2 people left on here, on the enemy team. I gotta get that gaming PC so I can start working on my map.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it now, but it's just, so, I mean, I guess I do need to keep doing it now. Just annoying having to do it.
Yeah, that's true. But again, I mean, even if I could get one right now, I just don't have any interest to get a PS5 right now. I mean, by the time I get one, there will probably be better exclusives. Ghostwire Tokyo might not suck, or
by then maybe Last of Us removed. Then you'll have to buy
yeah. I paid $890 for mine. You spent what?
So he doesn't have a next-gen console.
Oh, you bought... Okay, I didn't read the rest of it. I bought the bundle in 700F for my Series X the other day. Okay. Never mind, my bad. I didn't read the rest of that. I was like, you paid $890 for just the PS5?
I thought he didn't have a PS5.
No, he said he did. He said he had both.
I thought he said he did. I thought he said, yeah, but earlier didn't he say he's not getting next?
I think he meant more next-gen games. I thought he meant that too, but I guess he just meant games. Like, the thing is, that's where these places are getting people. They're just purposely putting these bundles out. That's why it's like, it's a good thing right now with the Xbox, because the Xbox, you can get one on Amazon or Walmart right now for normal price, no bundle. It is just normal price. Like, it is easy to get. I could get one right now if I wanted to. But we'll be getting mine next week.
I gotta play pretty soon. I haven't even turned my VR on in like.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Well, maybe not tonight. I was gonna get on it tonight. I don't know. I mean, I might.
I'm not gonna get on it tonight. I mean tomorrow.
Like I was. really thinking about it today. Like, oh yeah, I haven't been on in a little bit.
I can hear one of the babies in there coughing
Well,
every
even
time
if
they
it's
come
not
over
on
here. They're sick.
Amazon, it is on Walmart. It is always on Walmart. Even if they've sold out, they will come back in stock in like an hour or two. PC is horrible. What? You mean PC is horrible? PC is literally the best.
PC's the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
Never
I
buy
like
one.
PlayStation for trophies and uh, exclusives, but other than that, PC. And I mean, like couch sitting and like tech
Like,
wise, the best.
I mean, PCs, you can literally do whatever you want. I mean, I know a lot of people say not to buy them because they're like, $2,000, $3,000. And you know, they're
I'm gonna check on
expensive,
that.
yeah, but I mean, they're worth it. I built one last year and sold it the other week. I never used it. I mean, if I had a gaming PC, right, I would be on that thing 24/7. I'm just gonna say that. That would I get an Xbox if I had a gaming PC? I would still get an Xbox, yes, because I don't give a crap what people are saying about, you know, if anyone is even saying that, you know, if you have, well, yeah, actually, a lot of people are. They're like, if you have a PC, just play the Xbox exclusives on that. No. In my opinion, Xbox games need to be played on Xbox, not PC. I mean, I'm not saying you can't play them, and I'm not saying they're not fun on PC. I'm sure they are. I mean,
Well,
better frame rate, all that stuff, but I mean, like, the experience actually feels like an Xbox experience, a Xbox game experience when you're playing it on the console that was designed for, not on PC. Now, I know that, you know, Microsoft owns Xbox and they own Windows PC, so they're designed for both. Uh, but I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of this. I just mean like the Xbox experience, like the console experience, is like an amazing thing. It's like playing a game that I'm sure more people are playing on console than PC. It just feels more right to play it on there. Like I wouldn't want to play Halo or Forza or I mean maybe I'd want to play Microsoft Flight Simulator on PC. I mean that wouldn't actually be that bad, but like, you know, Halo and all that or Gears of War, yeah, there's one. I wouldn't want to play those on PC. I'd want to play them on Xbox. They just feel better on Xbox. It just feels more natural there. So I get that, but like I still think PC's good though. Like, you know, get a Steam account, buy a lot of cool games. I mean, there is literally virtually any and every type of game you want to play on PC. There, you know, they don't get rated so harshly and they just have more freedom and a lot of developers, you know, just turn to that. So PC is a scam. The whole market is filled with nerds. You have to. I mean, yeah, but have I ever owned one? No. I've owned laptops. I've never owned. I own a gaming laptop, but it does not do. It doesn't play games. So yeah, it doesn't really feel like I actually owned it so much, you know. So no, it's my dream to have one. Like my literal dream. That's where my channel, my whole hope of a career in YouTube or Twitch, mostly Twitch would take off as if I had one, but that is a distant dream that will not happen for at least another 3 or 4, maybe 5 years, you know. You have to update your drivers constantly in Windows, and then you need to check your files always to see if there are ones you do not want on them. I mean, yeah, but I mean that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I would rather, I'd be fine dealing with all that stuff as long as that means, you know, that have all that freedom. I mean, you can literally it's easier replacing monitors, right? Because monitors are usually a lot cheaper and go on sale more, and you can get high frame rates, high resolution. I mean, you're not going to get high resolution and high frame rate at a cheap price. What I'm trying to say is, most people aren't gonna have a Series X and a monitor. I mean, nowadays maybe more. So I know some people do that, but I mean, the majority of people are going to have a TV, right? Naturally, it's probably going to be 4K 60 hertz. And that's going to cost them, well, okay, I didn't think about that before I said that. I guess they would be about the same price. I don't know. I think PC's better. It's just more freedom. Like, it feels like infinite freedom, even though really I mean, it isn't, but it sure feels like it. Gets old fast. You also have to be upgrading it constantly. I just want to save you money. Well, here's the thing, right? You don't, as far as upgrading it constantly, you don't really have to do that. As long as you get a good enough, you know, string of different things to put in it, you're fine. I mean, the only people that upgrade it constantly are people that have a problem with, them having like 10 frames under what this other person has because they have a slightly better processor, slightly better graphics card. I mean, you don't have to do that. As long as you have as long as you have a 2060 Super right now, you're pretty good. You don't have to have the latest 3090, which I know is like over $1,000.
I mean, the
Um,
experience on console is better in terms of like UI and stuff, I'm sure. But freedom wise and graphics wise and all the above, these honestly the best.
yeah,
I just have not done good today. I mean, I did good the first match we did, and ever since then I just played like crap.
it's alright. Also, there's a problem because I don't have a friend that has a $1,500 gaming PC, so can't really try one out, unfortunately. As much as I wish I could.
Thanks.
Yep. 3090 is $1,500 MSRP. That is crazy. But I
Well,
mean, the thing.
that was a definitely an experience. Mad on me.
Alright, coming.
Got him.
Oh, nice, nice. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, after this match, I think we'll probably end it off because, yeah, you're not going to be getting a good PC right now if you don't have at least 1.3K ready. Yeah, I mean, even with 1
Hey,
point,
listen, Matt. He's on the. Oh, I gotta buy that gaming laptop.
yeah, you do need to buy the gaming laptop, like, bad.
Not even for games. God. We get on Fortnite.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get on 4K. I had a 4K PC and only used it for YouTube videos without I got a big enough Steam library that if I had one, I'd have a lot of fun. Don't buy a gaming laptop. He has no interest in gaming PCs.
Me?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
talking
I
to
mean,
you.
it's not that I don't have an interest in them. I do. It's just that I had to have a laptop.
Well, as of right now, anyway. Like
Yeah, I
right now,
mean,
you just
I'd
focus.
like to get one eventually. It's just right now, my
Yeah.
laptop's kind of garbage, and I
Well,
have to have a laptop.
that's not completely true. I mean, some gaming laptops you can kind of upgrade. It's just the
I'm
upgrades
not
are very
getting,
limited.
yeah, I'm not getting it to play games on. I'm getting it to use as a normal laptop plus to use OneDrive, which is like a
Yeah,
map making
it's a very
software.
intensive program.
The one I'm wanting to get, it'll be able to play like not. I mean, most current games, I guess, but I mean, not at the highest level, but you know what I'm
Mm,
trying to say. It'll be alright for playing casually, but I'll stick to my PS5 mostly.
yeah.
I just want to be able to play Siege on it in Minecraft. And
I would invite you but I'm actually getting off of this and I'm ending this for the night. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I got other things to do, and I'm not going to be up too much later. I apologize. Um, but appreciate you for coming in. Oh man, Flimby. Oh, I'm so close to 400 or 500 subscribers this time. Yeah, thanks everybody for
While you're setting
watching
up.
tonight, and yeah, I want to see you play. You came in at the absolute worst time, Brand, because I'm ending it now. Like, you literally came in at the end of this. I'm so sorry. But, like, I'm going to go do other stuff. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow on the same game. So, I don't know if you want to, but, you know, if you want, tomorrow you can tune in and watch and all that. I'm just not going to tonight. I'll see you, Flimby. Um, yeah, I think we're gonna end it right now. Everybody have a awesome, depressing weekend. I'm kidding. No, have an awesome weekend, guys. Yeah, that was fun.